day 5 of this cup. Was hoping to marble dip it today. That isn't happening. I did end up having to sand more on the bottom and on the top. So it's just going to be epoxy today. And hoping that tomorrow we can marble dip it. It's one thing with these cups, if you have somebody working on one for you, or you want to start out trying to make these, always remember that it takes patience, it takes time, it takes a lot of product. So if people are complaining about what you charge for them or whatever, maybe show them a video or something of everything that goes into it. The people that like put them on YouTube and stuff, I mean, they know all this camera editing and they can go from start to finish throughout the entire video. I don't know how to do all that, and these cups can sometimes take days, if not longer. It depends on what's being done to them, but I'm really excited and want to get the more bright colors put into it, and I've got till the 21st to get it done, so I've got a week and a half to finish it. I was hoping to get it to them before, just in case something happens and I wasn't able to get there. So I would like to get them shipped off, but I have one that I made a while back that I absolutely cannot get sold. So that's probably going to the benefit as well. The USA one, and I was charging $40 for it because it's actually a cup, and then it has a insert that you can take in and out to either make it a cup or make it into a can koozie, and the cup alone is a $30 cup. So charging $10 for all the product that I used on it, I was actually underselling it, but apparently people think $40 for it is too much, so we'll see what we can get for it at silent auction, and they'll go for a good cause that way. That's a lot of the reason why I don't make any ahead of time without somebody ordering one, because Lord knows we have enough cups here. We don't need to add another one to our collection. So, I mean, if somebody doesn't like what I've done, or they want something different that's, you know, the wording on it or whatever, then I'm stuck with it. So, but normally I don't charge more than $30 for a cup, and that's usually a large cup. But I mean, as you can see, there's been a lot of product that has gone into making this one. You know, I have to pay for the epoxy, which is very expensive. I have to pay for the sandpaper. I have to pay for all the glitter that goes into it. The vinyl to put your wording or picture or whatever that you want on the cup. You know, like this one will end up being marble dipped as well, so you pay for the marble paint, if you put any spray paint in it. And yeah, so my guess is I probably am underselling them, but I have a hard enough time just getting them sold for anywhere from $15 to $30. So, but I do love doing them. Keeps me busy. I'm gonna go with just a little layer this time, just see if that'll hopefully be the end of it. The sanding I had to do today wasn't too bad, so try to get to be the last day of this part anyway. Because after I marble dip it, then it has to dry. And then it gets epoxied again and sanded. So sometimes if things go well, you know, you've only got 2 or 3 coats of epoxy on it. Sometimes there's a heck of a lot more. It just depends on how much you have to sand it. And the technique that I use where I put the glitter into the epoxy, I don't really like that technique. I think you have to sand more. But I had done the technique where you put down the Mod Podge and then the glitter and you let all that dry and then do the epoxy. But I had a friend that called me one day, and I guess hers, after she had washed it, was actually going squishy. So I made her a new one. And I don't use that method anymore. Alright, open for marble dip tomorrow.